Hello guys and welcome to the beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Dover, Delaware at the Dover International Speedway. 40 laps, 40 miles, and 23 drivers looking to put themselves into championship contention. Still, only about 5 of those drivers can actually do that. You see Kalen Nosler and Ryan Butcher. Kalen Nosler, his first career pole this season, him and Brady Burkhardt starting first and third, both looking to turn 2 miserable seasons around. But you see Peter Onjack starting back there in 9th. His ultimate rival Jay Jefferson 10 points back, starting 4th in this race. Patrick Smith is 6th. Diego Yepes 16th. Carson Bowers is 13th. That's where these drivers are starting. That's where the championship drivers are starting. I kind of cut in over the start your engines there, but the engines have been fired. Kalen Nosler and Ryan Butcher lead us down with Brady Burkhardt and Jay Jefferson. Jefferson looking to clutch out and gain those 10 points in this race. Peter Onjack looking to just, if he can get a top 10, if Onjack stays in the top 10, he can pretty much hold the lead and be the one defending into Martinsville. Martinsville is going to be some kind of race, the night race at Martinsville, which will be an Arca exclusive race for now. But it is Kalen Nosler and Ryan Butcher in row 1. Kalen Nosler in that AARP 66 and Brady Burkhardt in that Lowe's 99, both throwing back to their favorite Hendrick Motorsports Cup Series drivers. Jeff Gordon for the 66, Jimmy Johnson for the 99. Of course, both of those drivers are seated almost 18th and 19th in points. Both of these drivers trying to turn a season around. So here we go. Coming out of turn number 4 for the first time. Getting to the green flag. 40 laps, 40 miles around the 1 mile facility at Dover. Green flag is in the air. We're racing. Who's making it to the championship? Nosler's going to stay side by side with Ryan Butcher. Butcher stays there. Burkhardt, you see, is going to move in. He's looking for second. 66 and 99, looking for their first top 5s in a while. Nosler finished second at Watkins Glen. Burkhardt finished third at Daytona. Now you see Jay Jefferson, the outside line's not where it's at, but Peter Onjack's on where it is at. On the inside, we'll be focusing on the points battle all race long. But the top 5 go Nosler, Butcher, Edson, Burkhardt, and DeLello, your top 5 out of the corner. Jefferson uses the outside line, pulls ahead. He's going for 5th. Right now, we'll be keeping the distance between Jefferson and Onjack's points throughout this race. And as they cross the line, that will be a 7-point battle between the 21 and 44. Let's take a look at the other championship contenders. But right now, Nosler out in front, Butcher in second. We'll get back to this battle later. The drivers that have a shot at doing it. Jay Jefferson right now is in 6th. He would be only 6 points behind Jefferson coming out of this race as they run right now. Second, of course, your points leader Peter Onjack just trying to stay ahead of that 21 and stay ahead of the field and make sure he finishes this race out. Carson Bowers also in it. He, I don't know. I'll try to mental math the points difference in my head. But Bowers, if he's behind Onjack right now, he's out. Bowers is 38 points behind. That's not really realistic to get a championship here. Diego Yepes, however, is 18 points behind. Yes, 18 points behind. He's 13th right now. Right now, from him and Onjack, you see the 77 there, Onjack there. That would be a 21 points battle now. 21-point difference now. Diego Yepes was one of the drivers that everyone thought would be a contender for the championship, but the late season, he has choked it away. Poor finishes at both Watkins Glen and Salem have cost the 77, and Kentucky have cost the 77, while Peter Onjack's been getting top 5s, top 10s left and right. Let's go back up to the battle for the race lead now. Nosler versus Butcher. Both of these guys looking for their first career win. Nosler, of course, 18th in points. Ryan Butcher is 6th in points. He came to life in the last few races, and now he's becoming a threat week in and week out. But you see fan favorite Burkhardt right now in 3rd. The fans have to be going wild here watching this 99 drive this track very well. And now you see Jay Jefferson in 4th. Right now that is Let's get a live read on Onjack there. Onjack is 10th, Jefferson 4th. This would be now down to a 4-point swing. Jefferson right now would only be 4 points behind Peter Onjack at this moment of the race. And since Dover is pretty hard to pass, especially on this track, because the cars get so spread out, Onjack finishing 10th would be everything for Jay Jefferson. You see, there is Carson Bowers in the 22, Diego Yepes in the 77, 2 drivers. That is 3rd and 4th in points. Both of them have lost so much in their championship hunt. And Tyler Jones gets turned by Zachary Fitzwater Sr. That's going to be a yellow flag. Yellow is out. So we're going to bunch this field back up. Kalen Nosler leading away here at Dover. Burkhardt getting attacked by Jefferson. A restart is not what Jefferson wants to see, but it is what Onjack wants to see. And across the line, it will be Kalen Nosler leading him back around. So Zachary Fitzwater Sr., another driver who has had a terrible luck. He is right now 20th in point, or 17th in points. The 59 car involved in yet another incident. And Tyler Jones, he was up in front in the points a long time ago, but now 14th in points. He's done out of the championship, so now it looks like he is going to be involved in yet another incident. Field's going to form up for the restart, form up for the pace laps, I should say. And you see Peter Onjack in 10th, the championship leader. He has led the championship after 8 out of the 10 races. The only tracks he did not lead out of, Daytona and Iowa. Daytona, of course, because he did not win the race. Iowa, that was when, those few races before Iowa was when he was really going down, but lately he has not missed a beat. He has finished in the top 10 since Iowa with a win at Kentucky. This 44 car, I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop him. But let's go ahead back and take a replay of what happened to Zachary Fitzwater and Tyler Jones. So you're going to see, coming out of turn 4 here, they go 3 wide with Justin Knight. Fitzwater on the inside. Fitzwater just does not give Jones enough room. They both spin. Jones head on into the inside wall. Zachary Fitzwater with him. So heavy damage to the 19 car. Not much. We'll get you an onboard with Tyler Jones. So here we are on board the target number 19. He was 3 wide. This was for the 22nd position. And he's just going to get off the corner and turn into the inside wall by Zachary Fitzwater. So 2 drivers who have had struggling seasons continue to struggle in the late race. Both of these guys know they're waiting for season 2. So as we get the 1 to go signal, let's get you guys the top 10 for this restart. We got Kalen Nosler, who has led all 14 laps already here at Dover. We will be going back green with 26 laps to go. Nosler first, Ryan Butcher second, fan favorite Burkhardt in third, championship contender Jay Jefferson in fourth, Carter Fries in fifth, Zachary DeLello in sixth, Jacob Edson seventh, Patrick Smith eighth, Matty Porta ninth, and Peter Onjack in 10th. The rest of the field, we'll take a look. You see Bowers and Yepes in 12th and 13th. They have to finish ahead of Onjack by a lot. Right now, Carson Bowers is 28 points back. That is the difference between him and Peter Onjack. So right now, Bowers, it would be a 30-point deficit now, and that's what he's looking for. Diego Yepes, separated again by 18 points, that would be a 21-point deficit. So right now, as they run, there would only be 3 championship contenders, Onjack, Jefferson, and Yepes, going into Martinsville. Coming out of turn 4, we're going to get the restart. Kalen Nosler and Ryan Butcher lead them to the green flag. And we are back racing. Green flag in the air. Green flag back at Dover after I said that 4 times. Now the top 5 are going to stay single file. Looks like the top 10 are going to stay single file. It's going to be Carson Bowers and Diego Yepes. They want to make sure they can try to finish this championship and try to be in the battle at Martinsville. And Bowers is going to get to the inside of Onjack. Onjack drops to 11th. That's not what Onjack wants to see, but Jefferson is loving it. And now Randy Kaiser looks to the inside. Kaiser to the inside, but look at Brady Burkhardt. For second goes the 99. Here comes Burkhardt. He has Jefferson pushing him. Carter Friesen's there. And Burkhardt might. And he's going to slow up the 21, but Burkhardt's slow on the inside. Jefferson trying to use the outside line 2x2. Out of the corner. Zachary DeLello's in it. And look at this pack of cars. Peter Onjack is now going to be stuck on the outside. Might get shuffled even 3 wide by Jones. But now Onjack is going to lose more and more spots. And Jay Jefferson is loving this. This 21 car now starting to fall back, though. He got shuffled out by Burkhardt. Now has to battle Edson, Friesen. DeLello got past him. Jefferson only going to lose one spot, as he loses one spot only to Zachary DeLello. Smith in 8th, and you see Peter Onjack now. That will be, oh jeez, that'll be to the 16th position, which would give Jay Jefferson the points lead by 2 points coming out of this race. So there should be a graph. I believe I'll have a little ticker on the side that will show what the points deficit between the top 3 are during the race. But Jay Jefferson now, he's going to make a move back under DeLello. That's for 3rd, or that's for 5th. But Brady Burkhardt battling with Ryan Butcher. Can Burkhardt get 2nd? Get a career-high run? The fans are on their feet for this 99 car, cheering him on as he's contending for a win. Jay Jefferson right now in 5th. Peter Onjack back to 16th. As this race runs right now, Jefferson would have a 1-point advantage over Peter Onjack. But Onjack comes fighting back. Right now, Carson Bowers would have brought the gap from 28 down to 22, which would be enough. Diego Yepes would have brought it down from 18 to 14. Jefferson right now is all alone in 5th. Peter Onjack back up to 15th. That would make it a dead heat going into Martinsville. This could be the drama. Jefferson running very well at Dover. Peter Onjack struggling in the pack. Onjack's going to have to try to climb up, but Jefferson, I think he has his sights set on trying to get this win. But right now, Nosler and this 66 team have a car to beat. But here comes Butcher looking a little bit to the inside. Nothing there. So you see further back, there's Brad Cheston, Zachary Fitzwater, Sebastian Kukulon. Right now, the Rookie of the Year standings sit with Alex Kraft 10 points over Kukulon. You see Alex Kraft back there battling Justin Knight for 22nd. And Sebastian Kukulon right now in the 17th position. So there's another battle you can watch. And there is Onjack. He's going to make a move around Bowers. Bowers needs to finish at least 4 spots ahead of Onjack to be in the hunt for the championship. And now Onjack goes around Bowers. That means Jay Jefferson would now be 1 point behind Onjack if Onjack takes the spot. Yes, he does. Onjack into 14th. Diego Yepes up to 9th. And Jay Jefferson in 5th. So right now Jefferson would be 1 point back. See the top 5. Top 5 single file spread out. Kalen Nosler, let's go through the top 5 and talk about them each as we are in the closing laps. Kalen Nosler, a struggling season, multiple finishes, sub-20s. Right now 18th in points. A win right now would be great, especially for him to get on that dirt track at the end of the season for the Arca All-Star race on dirt at Eldora. He wants to get locked in because this car, he knows that this car and team have been fighting all season long for a win. Ryan Butcher in 2nd. This 01 car has just come to life. Kentucky and Iowa and Salem. He was running top 10s and was up in the top 5 for both Kentucky and Salem. Right now, this 01 car in 2nd. He's not looking like he has a car to beat Nosler right now. This 01 team is very happy with the results. Hopefully, they can carry it in to the season ahead. Brady Burkhardt in 3rd. After so many struggles, 6 spins this season. Out of 10 races, he has been involved in 6 accidents. Right now, this 99 car in 3rd, a career-high run. He has not been up front this high since Daytona, and that was just for 1 lap at the end. Right now, Burkhardt is seated in the 3rd position, has 2 greats, Carter Friesen and Jay Jefferson behind him, but Burkhardt is using this Burkhardt Morris Motorsport engine and power in this 99, trying to get him into 3rd. Carter Friesen in 4th. He was a championship contender early on in the season until Lime Rock started a sputter down into the sub-teens in points. Right now, 15th in the point standings. Nothing going right for the 91 for the rest of the season, as he is struggling just to finish in the top 5 and top 10. Zachary DeLello, as he's battling Jay Jefferson for the 5th position, and that's going to be for 4th too? No. DeLello in that Applebee's 57. He was a championship contender early. He has fallen back to 10th in points as of late, but the Applebee's 57 still running strong. He's been proving he's a fast car, and he's hoping to carry this momentum into Season 2. And finally, we'll talk about the 4 championship contenders, even though we have already for a lot. Jay Jefferson, he is now only 7 points gained on Onjack, which means he would be 3 points out heading into Martinsville. He has a car ready. They have been prepping the Martinsville car for the last 3 weeks, trying to get it as perfect as they can. There will be a full practice, qualifying, and happy hour will be televised on the live stream. So we will be able to see Jay Jefferson and that team, what kind of adjustments, what kind of speed will be in that 21, as he'll hopefully be able to contend for a championship at Martinsville. Diego Yepes, this is not the run he wanted to see here at the end of the season. Right now in the 9th position. Still ahead of Onjack by 5 points, brings him within 13 points of Onjack. But he still would have to pass Jay Jefferson and Onjack by at least half of the field at Martinsville. Right now, if he wins the race somehow, if he comes out of the back and wins the race, that would be the only way for him to be a serious championship contender. Peter Onjack has fallen back. He's in the 13th position, starting to climb his way back up. But this 44 car has been an all-powerful powerhouse as of late this season. 7 top 10s. The only driver with more is the number 4 ahead of him, AJ Jones, with 8. But Onjack has 5 top 5s to go with those 7 top 10s, unlike AJ Jones, who only has 2. Peter Onjack, the biggest threat for the championship, and now starting to be the championship favorite. And finally, Carson Bowers came into this race 28 points back, and this is not the run. He needs to be at least about 5 or 6 spots ahead of Peter Onjack, and now he's dropping back. So it looks like the 22 car, the win at Gateway, was not enough to save their season. Peter Onjack will not be able to make it into this championship HUD. It looks like it'll be a 3-car battle. Back up to the race lead. This is the final 5 laps for Kalen Nosler and the 66 AARP team. He has been struggling all season long. Mostly the top 3 have struggled all season long. Just the 66 and 99, more than that 0-1. And Burkhart in 3rd is enjoying every minute of this race. Holden Strong has pulled away from DeLello in 4th. And Jefferson now fighting with basically the worst driver in the field, Matty Porta, who has not scored a top 5 yet in his season. To the inside of Jay Jones, Jay Jefferson for 5th. He does not want to lose any more spots. Onjack is up to 13th. Jefferson is 5th. That's an 8-point difference, right? That is an 8-point difference. So that means Onjack has fallen back behind Kaiser, so that's 14th. Right now, Jefferson has 9 points gained on Peter Onjack. A top 3 would give him what he needs to try to contend for this championship. But Jefferson, coming to 2 to go, he's pulling away from Matty Porta. A top 5 would still be as strong as he can get at this moment. And now for a look at Nosler. Butcher is catching him in that 0-1. Can we have a battle for the race win here at Dover? I don't know. It's hard to pass the race leader when they get out in clean air here at Dover. See the battle back for 3rd is Burkhart and DeLello on the other end of the straightaway. Coming around. The white flag is in the air. Kalen Nosler hoping one more mile that this 66 car will hold up. Into turns 1 and 2. A strong dive pulling away from Ryan Butcher. Kalen Nosler has struggled this season. Him and the 99 both have had countless wrecks, spins, and poor finishes to cost him a season. But this time it's not. Kalen Nosler with the win at Dover. Butcher, Burkhart, DeLello, Jefferson will come home 5th. Yepes 9th, Onjack in 12th. Peter Onjack fights at the end and takes 12th away from AJ Jones, Randy Kaiser, which pushes this. I believe Jay Jefferson will only be 3 points back heading into Martinsville. Peter Onjack now has to worry. Jay Jefferson now has to attack. And Diego Yepes will be the final driver, throwing a wrench into these plans. He will be sitting 15 points back at Martinsville. Those will be the only 3 drivers that will be able to contend for the championship. Great job by Kalen Nosler, Ryan Butcher, and Brady Burkhart. A 1-2-3 finish for some struggling drivers. So a great move here at Dover and a great championship swing. Thank you guys so much for watching this race. And as Carson Bowers will be crying tonight when he goes home. We'll see you guys at Martinsville. live stream will be at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you at the final race of the season.